Hello everyone, SirMonkeySuit is happy here, back again with Hunter x Hunter. We're on episode 18. In the last episode, still on phase 4, except now we have Leorio, Kurapika and Gon all trapped within a cave and unable to escape, seemingly. Even though Leorio said to them, don't come in, they immediately came rushing in. And also Ponzu's in there as well, which is Leorio's target, right? So yeah, they're trapped in there with some dead guy who set up the trap and is dead himself, so he can't undo it anymore. So there's that. I'm still thinking Ponzu is the one that killed him, because otherwise I have no idea otherwise. So yeah, I don't know how they are expected to get out. I think I said at the end of the last episode that Killua could possibly, I guess maybe it has to be something like help from the outside in order to get out, but I don't know. I mean, last time we saw Killua, it looked like he wasn't anywhere near where they were, but I don't know. Could be wrong. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really talk about. So we're going to get into episode 18, see what we get. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, episode 18. Yeah, interesting seeing Gon like that, because we haven't really seen him really, other than his sort of happy-go-lucky sort of emotional state that he seemed to be like perpetually on. So it's nice to see him sort of be torn away from that, just because, you know, Hisoka's managed to get under his skin that much. So yeah, cool. Alright, so we'll start from the beginning. Yeah, so it was Ponzu that killed Bob, and I figured as much. I mean, it was the only real explanation, because somebody would have had to have gotten in to kill him, and seeing as she was the only one there, it made sense. She turns out to be she's like a bee whisperer. Fucking, you know what I mean? When Kurapika was explaining like the idea of it being a neurotoxin, and then started going on about bees, I'm like, all right, where we're getting this? Like, where's he going with this? And it's like being stung by the same bee sort of acts as a sort of counter, and then you can end up going into I can't even say that word. They go into shock essentially, right? Their body sort of seizes up and their heart can, like, you know, stop. So yeah, she's like a bee whisperer kind of thing. I'm guessing that is that her main sort of, I don't really want to call it a gimmick, but is it really, like, is that her kind of thing? Being a sort of, I guess it is, a sort of bee lady. The fucking, that hat thing's weird. It just kind of, it's like it spawns bees from it. It's not like that. I don't even, just by the way it was animated, it doesn't even look like they were just in there to begin with. It's like they just, like, spawned from the hat. Mental. I mean, clearly she's got more to play with, because she's got that, like, sort of like sleeping gas and whatever. But yeah, I guess that's her sort of way of dealing with enemies, as if like she just sends bees after them. I guess it's sort of it's more of a defense mechanism, because she did say it's like if anyone comes to attack me or anything like that, then they're automatically they come out and they protect. So yeah, and then Gon basically, this, I wasn't expecting it to go this way, but I thought for a second when Gon went in to grab the, or check for an antidote on their Baldwin or whatever, that it was something to do, because they did mention him having a resilience to certain things, right? It was the dart that the guy that was chasing after Gon to begin with, right? He had a dart and he fired it at Gon or whatever. And like, I think Hisoka, I can't remember exactly what it was, but Hisoka was mentioning that it's like that would have taken out somebody for like the entire week. I think they said like 10 days or something, but for you I think they'll be fine. So he has some like amazing resistance to some, like, to things like that. So I was thinking that maybe that would come into play, and Gon knows that, so he's able to sort of deal with it. Now he might be able to deal with it more, but the amount he was getting, you know what I mean? He must have been getting bitten a fucking shit ton there, because he was absolutely covered in the fucking things. He was swarmed. So but yeah, even so, it's like he's not entirely resistant to it. So yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You know what I mean? He's not going to be entirely resistant. So it was still a risk regardless. But yeah, I mean, it made sense at the end of the day. So yeah, that was cool. He can also fucking hold his breath for like nearly 10 minutes. That's fucking nuts. Like, that's crazy. 10 minutes. I know there's like so, like breathing exercises and things like that of holding your breath, where you can actually train yourself to lower your heart rate to a point where you can hold your breath longer. I'm not like, I would love to know. In fact, actually, I want to search it up. I want to see like how long, like what's the record for holding the breath. Holding breath record. Here we go. Holy fuck! All right, never mind. It's clearly well possible, because apparently somebody in Germany held his breath underwater for 22.5 minutes. Holy shit! That is fucking nuts. That's crazy. All right, so it's not that fucking. I mean, still, like, fuck. That's nuts. Like, how fucking slow your heart rate must be to be able to manage that is ridiculous. But I mean, because I could probably hold my breath for like a minute. Like, that's probably it. You know what I mean? But fucking hell, that's nuts. But anyway, yeah. So Ponzu got screwed. Fuck it. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. Fuck. I thought she was very like. I was expecting it to be more of a like. I don't know what's the word to describe. I like to be more. Maybe like more sinister or a bit more arrogant. She was like a tiny bit arrogant, but she was very like reasonable and understanding, and because of that, Gon fucking screwed her so bad. But I get why he did it, like, because he had to weigh up like Leorio going through a Ponzu, and he'd only known Ponzu for what, like maybe like I don't know, a few minutes. I don't know how long it actually took, like, in there, but compared to Leorio, who he's been through the entire exam with, I mean, he had to weigh that up, right? But still, that's so fucked. I feel so bad for her, man. That's so horrible. Especially, like, considering the fact of what happened before, where he was like, or where she said, like, basically, oh no, I don't trust you, because he could literally just run away by himself. I mean, God, man, Gon. I was just so fucking. So savage. So yeah, 9 managed to get through. The ninja managed to get through, even though he had that thing last episode about when Killua threw the things and he went after the wrong one. But he managed to get 2 more, I guess, like 1-point tags. So yeah. Obviously Hisoka, our group of 4 got through. We had the old man with a tash. Pockle, is that his name? The guy who was like bow and arrow and stuff. And then Getaraka, is that his name? I think it's something like that. So yeah, it's clear that like the interviews themselves, they were set up there as a way to set up the final phase, right? Depending on what people say, clearly has them in some form of bracket. Wait, when he mentioned a bracket, I was thinking there's got to be like I thought it's got to be versus people, right? It has to be. Like, you have to be against other people, like the other hunters, right? The other examinees. I need to go have a look at the intro and see how many hunters there are, because they show that right before they get into the opening. It does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh shit! All right, there's 900. This is what I'm looking at, by the way. That's what I was looking for. That. So, fuck. Okay. So it's gonna be up against the other hunters then. Surely it has to be. That has to be what it is. Because oh, it is. It's just set up perfectly that way. But I don't know how the interviews help decide who goes up against who. Then though, I don't know how they decide that. And also if it's just going to be straight up fights. I don't know. I'm convinced though. I'm convinced it has to be, right? It has to be up against those guys. So So yeah, the interesting interview was obviously Hisoka's, because that was where it was more like just getting any insight into what Hisoka's thinking is interesting, because he's so like he doesn't give anything away really. We've managed to figure out that what he wants is to just basically in a sense sort of challenge himself against opposition that is actually worth it. So, but he says that hunters aren't punished for killing. What? That is the fuck. That's such a fucking. That's nuts. I don't know if that should be the case. Like that is a law. Is like, or is it just a case of like they're given a bit more leeway? It's not like you can just go around free kill willing, like like a free will just killing people. There's no way, because that's fucked if that's the case. Interesting though, Hisoka actually saying that he was interested in Killua. Now I don't know. At first, when Hisoka was like, because he asked specifically who he doesn't want to go, like who you don't want to go up against, right? And Hisoka, even though he clearly has those two in mind, said that he would rather not go up against Gon right now over Killua. Now I can sit here comfortably and say that Killua is more of a threat than Gon, absolutely. And for a split second I was like, what? No, that's not right. There's no right, because Killua is clearly way more dangerous than Gon is right now. He absolutely is. But then I thought, oh yeah, it's specifically because Hisoka doesn't want to go up against Gon right now because he doesn't want to kill him right now. He wants him to grow and whatnot. But then in that way, it's like, well, does Hisoka think that Killua has no room to grow then? I don't know. There's more going on with Hisoka that I'm not really sure about, and I just, it's interesting to me, but I don't know. But yeah, and here, like, that's the thing, is like when I'm sure that like these interviews and whatnot were supposed to set up like where they're supposed to be situated within this bracket or whatever, like it doesn't make sense, because most people are saying that they fear Hisoka. So I don't know how, like, you can't have everyone, if everyone's saying roughly the same thing in regards to that, then I don't know. Unless it's like oh, whoever is the most feared gets put up against the best hunter, maybe, if that's it. I don't know. But then how do you choose the other people that weren't mentioned? It's like, oh, I don't know, they just get given whatever random. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that was episode 18. So that is all. So thank you everyone for watching. In the description below, I've linked to certain things. One of them is the Discord. If you want any information regarding my content or anything, you can go over there. You can also come talk to me or the community. And Patreon. So I do have a Patreon. If you do want to support me, that would be very much appreciated. Then there's a bunch of different tiers and rewards depending on how much you want to support me with. So there's the early access tier, $5 a month. That gives you access to shows a week early, and you get 4 episodes of Hunter x Hunter every week. That's 2 on Monday and 2 on Friday. So if you're clamoring for more reactions from me more frequently from Hunter x Hunter, that's where you want to go. $10 a month, that is the full length. That gives you access to my full length library. Everything I react to gets a full length. $15 a month, that is the exclusive tier. That gives you access to a bonus show that I'm reacting to, which is 7 Deadly Sins. So if you want to see my reactions to that, get yourself over there, become an exclusive tier patron. $50, that is the elite tier. Every time you pay $50, you'll get a choice of the show that you want me to react to, and I will react to it. It will go at the back of the list by about 7 shows. Might take me a while to get round to it, but I will do eventually. But if you don't want to wait that long and you want your show to be reacted to next, then you want to get God tier, which is $100. But that is all, so thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.